So it should be somewhere down here. Got a little bushwhacking to go to get to it, but we're on our way, and there's going to be some interesting features as we progress down this area. So for reference, there that volcanic rock is, and look at this rock. It's almost a wall. It looks like a wall. It's perfectly slabbed out and stacked on top of each other. And right below us is actually going to be the rail bed. This should take us to it. I see a trestle right there. See the corner of it. Looks like some mule deer droppings. Yep, there it is. Yeah, here she is. Wow. Wow, that is an immaculate condition. Would you look at that? That is in better condition than the other one. That is just beautiful.
This isn't the one we went across before.
The old grade of the Northern Pacific. We're here. A little bit of bushwhacking, but we made it. And it's amazing just how isolated this is. And look at the country I'm in. Just crazy this is built up here. Let's go get a closer look. Is it an eyelet or there's a hook in that rock?
Like a hook.
Really?
Like something like a...
So, Outback Jackie found something kind of interesting. Look at this.
For something big.
Yeah, some sort of cable would run through this. And the Northern Pacific's right below us. But I can't tell what that would... You're right. What sort of function? Yeah, the Northern Pacific is. This is a really cool area. So there's even wind rails or sway rails on this trestle as well, and you can see where they start. Once we get closer we'll get a better look, but that was if there was harsh winds or weather blowing through this little canyon. You see the larger mountain range right over there. The wheels of the track would be more secured, or the wheels on the track would be more secured, sorry, and it would stop a train from blowing right over into the river below. There's actually a river that this crosses, or a creek, and it's more seasonal than anything as far as runoff, because you see these tall mountain ranges. But really interesting little feature before we get on that. All right, now, so we're approaching the trestle, and first thing we see here is one of our old gearboxes. We found many along the Northern Pacific, but we're gonna check this beauty out and hopefully she gives us passage to where we're headed. But look at these boulders. So this was just a big boulder vein that crashed right through here, and you can see where it was machined and broken apart. This lubricator is not faring as well as the others we have found, which you'll have that. But let's get a date on this track, kind of check out the area. Yeah, that's huge. This is huge. And look at how they settled the different elevations on the on-level ground as far as their support structure for this trestle. See how this one's higher? They got different angles to offset the weight. That's interesting. Our date stamp should be somewhere around here. Yeah, we're headed across the trestle here. Beautiful day to be out. And you can see the creek down here that flows through it. I'll get a better look as we go farther in. What is this? This is really worn. And this looks like it's thicker gauge than the rest of the track. Our other trestle we went to was 1920. I'll probably get a better date at the end of it. Sitting right on the edge of it. Isn't that interesting? I wonder what that was. Maybe a mile marker? Oh, back Jackie's blazing ahead. And there another lookout tower is, but as we're going you can see the creek kinda right through there. Beautiful country.
Come here, baby. Come on.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall. Oh, take me back down the old dirt road.
So this set of tracks here is 1953. Last of the Mohicans here. What gets you is when you look between these cracks. Where's Greta? Here Greta is.
Yeah, she just went across it.
Greta's making her way. Good job, Greta! That's far down there when you look at it like this. And the wind's starting to really get us up here. That wind spooks you more than anything else.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Even on this rail tie, it says Northern Pacific 52. So I'm wondering if they laid the majority of these ties, or some of them that needed replacing, in 1952. Really cool trestle. I like this one more than our other one we went to. It's really special. Admiring the views, getting done with our journey. I was sitting right on this rock, and we've speculated, because there isn't a lot of information on this, a lot, and it turns out the date is right here. 1926 July. That's when this I-beam at least was laid. So this was wood, and it was refabbed with iron, and you can make out the rivets still on all this. So 1926, this trestle's been up here out in the middle of nowhere since 1926. Fantastic. And that's our adventure today. We didn't get too terribly far, but we connected through all our videos from the west end of the Northern Pacific. Now we have eastward, but we've covered this entire track from the mountain that separates it. So very interesting. I don't know. I'm assuming we've covered around 20 miles of track in segments and episodes, you know. But yeah, we've covered it. Now we gotta look east and farther south and deeper west.
When the sun's going down, no stars in the sky, I'ma head down the road across county line, where they roll up the smoke, they pour beer and wine, and hearts break on the jukebox, where the neon stars shine, where the neon stars shine, and the whiskey flow in the dark of the night.